Ebusamema wakwa ba yɛmfa ho Ghana Asɛm TV GH mesrɛ wo like, comment, subscribe, turn notification also on so that anytime you post video bit is area usanbeke bi. Ebusia, of all the appointments His Excellency John Dramani Mahama making, one of them really stands out because of the number of air controversies surrounding the appointment. Nipano the CEO of a National Lottery Authority. Now, omu share lotto as a name no to say lotto kiosk who connect of our lucky numbers who ye payment and all those things. Same penny for donor money, right? And the reason that there was controversy about the appointment, and they say the religion that he belongs to, Islam. The Muhammad Abdul Salam. Now, when he was appointed, a lot of people are religious leaders or Muslim world said, now who ye Muslim ni? And he say he appointed or called Lotto Sider. And say wujina wujidi Yesu say debi mimpe because it's against your religious beliefs. But Alhaji Lotto refused because say sika wo hopa auntie, for the love of money is the root of all evil. And so Alhaji Lotto accepted the appointment to become CEO of NLA. Now, 18 months after the appointment, Asema Abani said, NLA workers, and National Lottery Authority workers, and some stakeholders, omu strike, omu ye demonstration, ding adeya, omu see His Excellency John Dramani Mahama must sack Alhaji Muhammad Salam, our CEO of NLA, else a year lotto draws omu every evening no embasso. Now omunya brepa. Now you ask yourself, say, how did Alhaji Lotto mismanage the National Lottery Authority to this extent? Because the immediate past CEO of National Lottery Authority abranti ayefre Sammy Awuku. Now nukreni Sammy Awuku did excellent National Lottery Authority or the games be brave by even draws or the award or awarded contract MIGTV and assistant also UTV. So both public-private partnership. Now, for winning so technology inti now time near super pepe or we draw money is accessible, is available for people to be paid. Now what large Lotto about there? Per what the workers are saying, you are only concerned about yourself. According to the workers, Alhaji Lotto were decreasing on salaries by 13% without any explanation. Now we're decreasing salary by 30%. Would you full salary? Would you full allowance? How do you expect people to understand you when you do some of these things? Again, according to the workers, demonstrating, see NLA National Lottery Authority or bank accounts be. But every time I come meeting, Alhaji Lotto there, only one single account now. The obeye counter. And every time or this account no say and I sika ni ho sika but munim say any account we inquire na authority no. Now ubisa who say why would Alhaji Lotto be hiding the income a public institution is making from even the workers association? But these are the kind of people that we have voted into power. Let's go and listen to some of the workers. Mudia, we told you didn't listen. If not, how would you have a CEO like Sammy Awuku and still decide, say, you are going to vote for NDC, you are going to vote for MPP? Any money, you catch them. You can't.
Nobody is touching it. But the law is young. Not today. Until Sammy, on heat. On them, oh Lord. Any oppressor on them, oh Lord. and help us to receive our present fruit with all our will and might forever. Serious. We are serious with our future and serious with our determined violence, calculated violence. To us, the oppressor. Exactly. And help us to raise the oppressor. Serious.
It cannot be a joke. Who the FSM no court never losing po? We know that you have taken the issue to court. What you say? Otherwise, now
let us hear the judgment they brought. People will.
Let's even go and let us lose the case in court. Let the judge say that there is no defamation. We already know how the judiciary is working right now. But at least you taking the issue to court sends a certain signal that you are not an extortionist and you want to clear your name. Now, when you sit down and you are like, oh, let me sit down, or I'm for peace. Look, 2028, it will be too late. Someone come and say the same thing that you
will say, I think you're the guy that stole money from.
Exactly. And they will use that to attack your flag bearer. And when that time comes, what are we going to use on our side to defend you? Nothing. You said it, we didn't go to court. So how are we going to defend right now? Someone said you came for money, you are coming for money from them with information. You and I were not there. You two are not taking the person to court. How are we going to defend you? And I support Manuel 100% when he says that at least we should learn to sue people. We cannot be
and if you are not doing it too, I think that stand firm in your words. It also somehow affects people, because once you say you are not doing this and later on you are doing, your credibility had already been reduced. I think that's where my problem is, because if you say you were not going to do it, attach reasons why you are not going to do it and let it be. But when you come and you say, I'm not going to do that, and later on you are going back to do it, it raises a lot of questions than you stand to prove yourself.
And you see, Rita, one thing also we must understand is that I think it's high time that our leaders start seeing that it is not about they as individuals. It's about a whole party. Okay? When somebody attacks Afenyo Market, the person is not attacking Afenyo Market, the individual Afenyo Market, the person is attacking the minority in parliament. And that is NPP as a whole party.
That's NPP.
Yeah. So to decide on the next course for action, you cannot stand as a person to decide that. You must consult the party and listen to what the party wants, what action the party wants you to take before you decide whether it's not about you as the individual it's about the party. It's about the name of the party. It's a party that has put you
the leadership of the parliament.
Yeah.
The leadership of the parliament, they attack it.
Yeah. So you cannot stand as a single person and say, "Oh, media, I'm letting it go." No, NDC don't do that too. When you attack an NDC person, they quickly go into emergency meetings and decide that this is the way we are going to respond. And you see all of them come at once at you. That's how NDC does.
So, if I get it right,
yes.
Currently,
Nilante be there na here Linda there ya.
Also pa cha ma Sammy Jemfi.
Farmers ada Sammy Jemfi papa. Onko pen be bi ntra no omu ni na ka ho. Eya say Vanderpool enche eya say echie ya. Na chale ye ni abriu. What am I to Nilante say yemfa nche no? Why na yemfa nche no? Does he even understand say why bone? No bi di ache no.
Nilante so wan kasa ye ono awo tie no.
Nilante no what is say Sammy Jemfi said you be kan no wan kan ye. But he should be very careful. Only bibi. Sammy Jemfi should be very, very careful. Eya na me to nwun bi. Ye de ye mbo wo no bi bo wa na ye nje wo. E bere beba. Right now he thinks he's on his high horse. Opare. In all pedigree. Sammy Jemfi afenyo marking.
Abusianfo sound from afar. Ye di free Canada na ye di everywhere. Na ene ye di nkomo e di free Ghana. Na nkomo a ye di no eye asemo a medie eye arehosem de mamie. Minority e wo man Ghana mrahye bedwafie mu adwuma wo ye eye accountability se aban e che a obetimi di aban si kwan so. Minority leader Uru Afenyo Markin bisa gold board sika ho asemo a penny a wada gold board no ano Sammy Jemfi afren semtwofo nhyiamudie na meeting semtwofo nhyiamudie ni meyam hyeme esan se duru ba bi ma afei na aye atemnie nipa ono wa ban mu a ewo so ma ansa no na afei aye personal attacks ya na wodi Uru Afenyo Markin satem na mikasa so ho no mo afei die mi hu ya ne sakrache baako ya ono nso ya friend Raf ono nso gina kromu a wodi opani Afenyo Markin satem ya chese where wo use no ahomete enyasem kuma na yensa kan penny a wono no director communications New Patriotic Party amanyokuo openi Felix Apia political zone wo hanmo Felix memo akwaba
Unia nejoso na etisai
nyame adome ho ye na MPP for moti won mo ama aban mu mpanimfo di mo mpanimfo atemsa no.
Oh, who be some question? Okay, me that's it. Opare mintia with for bio. As some of us are, you know, I'll deal with the issues. However, my first kokobono be kwama me MPP party for. Then I will go in. You see a friend ma maybe Maya Angelo. Okaka Sebi say, when somebody shows you who they are, you must believe them. Or say, if somebody shows you who they are, believe them. So, why do MPP pretend, say they are not into politics or asset? Mr. Remo, Mpenifo, say, yepe political party edi ni huni. Africa ha yeka political party enye basa. I don't see political party ebetu New Patriotic Party. This has been what we've done from time. At this current moment, it is not working. Because say enye argument say ye den ye kwa ye sesa tactics. Sometimes so kwa with the tactics operate along the line, you must add one or two things or even change tactics. And I plead with my NPP leadership, especially those in parliament. Mr. Remo, NDC don't see you as a friend. That is why I said they've showed you who they are. Omon pewasem, wakacho on pewasem. Nenyama oye nina trese on pewasem. Obi oto abedi tia because say enye se bi odi oba na be ya de papa ma no ba yetumi di che yetirimu say MPP lusu a etrese akanfo ayeden e lusu ntono na ye ne de say akanfo lusu. That is all they care about. They showed you who they are. So where from this? Our friends from the aisle, our learned colleague, my learned colleague, and ne, one day my learned colleague, inti, yadi ye sebi Osahine, you were a lawyer, you were a gentleman, but let me tell you, before you became a lawyer and a gentleman, you understand? You came from the street, you came from the concrete. And this is for where you are pongpo mokotele moko onuchichidani oba se subani netu omumu okwa the golden gloves kwa obe mene. They are evil. Let me give you debi asem we am Adamu Sakandi o jam fa ne currency enkofo we ya anya ma yam fa nanto ama papa na mewu answere ono abusua edu wo mo de so ja chikwesi no what did they do? Oman fa blade and mat parliament ni na ma me twa blade wa parliament na oman ko parliament. They are evil. Sammy Jenfina, some of them pennyfo no and Sammy and Sammy no Sammy nyan what the idea by the prayer go be shoot three ku e bi na wako sorry e bi na wako ye ne nansen yen feni pe bi anya hwe na do kura wan fa na anya hwe wa fa nyo no do be bibi, especially when you are the learned colleague and our friends from the aisle. Mummy you just ade no so emfa apparently the American say MPP for wo currently say mo dwen say ye dey one wine the be kwa boa Bible mu kura na do be no say the violent taken by the to aso violent taken by them by force Unyankopon no kura wo som no say yemfa ne say ye pese ye decent MPP for ye decent no Bible mu na fie Koran mu na fie ono kura du ba bia osmo na fiki mo ya dem mo nkeka mo ho. Nti why? Adena yem pennyfo ni bi person ye run a party need to say, I say we are winning souls for Christ. No, it is not a soul winning venture. This is a political party. And you go according to the terrain. Because Sammy Denfi wanting to talk to Afenyo Markin. Maybe so. But who is Sammy Denfi or even Tramo Nibo and also Raf? Kankama. Raf. How can in any sane society, why would an entity